Hey guys, Problem 1701 here, and today we are doing another It's Armageddon video. This time we'll be talking about the 8th Doctor. Now this was actually a suggestion from a fellow Doctor Who YouTuber, Paul, who wanted me to do a series, wanted me to do my It's Armageddon series I do on the top 5 Doctor stories, I would say, for each Doctor. And we've made it up to the 8th Doctor. And this one's actually more for you guys, because most of you, or many of you who watch my channel, have more experience with the 8th Doctor than I do. I have not heard any of his audios. So really my list is two, the TV movie and Night of the Doctor, which I like both of them, but they're really the only exposure I have to him. I haven't even seen his version of Shada, which I think is on the Shada Blu-ray, if I remember correctly. I just haven't gotten around to watching it. I probably need to. But I really enjoy the TV movie. It has its flaws naturally, but I think it's really neat because it is unique. Much like season 18 it's its own unique season. The TV movie is its own unique thing. It has a look and feel to it, unlike the classic series and unlike the modern series. The type of cameras used, for example, the way it just looks visually on screen is very unique. I think McGann is great as the 8th Doctor. I think the brief time we have McCoy, he's good as the 7th Doctor. I don't like the way his Doctor goes out. It seems very unfitting for the chess master Doctor. But I love some of the moments he has. Some of the shots of him are really good. Like when he first realizes stuff's going on, he's kind of just looking up. When he knows something's about to happen, he kind of hears the noise and the rattling. And then when it actually breaks, you know, and the TARDIS starts sparking, he's just like, he closes the book, that oh crap look on his face before he gets up and starts working on the TARDIS. And I love watching him work on the TARDIS. The music there is really good too. I do like some of the music in the TV movie. I love the music that plays right there when he's trying to shut the TARDIS down at the beginning. I love that. That look on his face where he's just like, oh no. And then that look when he first sees the shattered thing, that oh crap look where he's just like, that's great for trailer cuts. When people put together Doctor Who trailers, that's the best McCoy shot to use when he's just, I mean, it zooms in on him. I love that. And of course, like I said, McGann is really good in this movie. He really sells it. My favorite scene with him, my favorite McGann scene is when he's chained up at the end with the little headpiece on and he's talking with the Master and they're going back and forth verbally and he's like, what do you know about death? And he's like, more than you. I love that whole bit, you know, and he's telling him, Lee, this is my TARDIS, this is my body, you know, all of that. And when he talks about that, all your lives, didn't you tell him I'd stolen you? I love that whole bit. McGann is just on fire there, and it's wonderful. I think Grace is really good. I like her. I like Daphne. I've seen her in other stuff like Knight Rider. Anytime she pops up as a guest star in something, I enjoy watching it. The guy playing Lee is okay. I'm not a big fan of his character, but he's okay. Eric Roberts is just, I think he's underrated. It's just he's very inconsistent, and I don't know how much of that's him and how much is the directing. You know, he has some things where you're kind of like, but then he has some things he does really brilliantly, which I'm not going to really go into detail because as I was running this video through my head, I realized that talking about Eric Roberts' Master is really a video in itself, so I'm going to do that as a video of itself at some point. But he really does have some really good moments as the Master in this movie, and we'll discuss that another time. But overall, I like the TV movie. I think it's really good. It's again flawed, but it has a lot of things I like. I really like the 8th Doctor in it. And I love how in Night of the Doctor, we've seen what's happened to him and everything he's been through and how it's kind of wore on him. And how even his outfit kind of harkens back to the TV movie, but it's a more stripped down version. Like a ragtag version, a thrown together version of it. Like his outfit, much like the Doctor himself, has just been worn down and been through so much. I like Night of the Doctor. I think McGann is great in this one as well. I love that it kind of gives you an idea of what people think of the Time Lords at this point, since the one girl would rather die than have his help. I think the regeneration scene is really neat. I love the fact he starts the regeneration standing up and ends the regeneration laying down. Since all the classic Doctors regenerate laying down and all the modern Doctors regenerate standing up, since he's kind of the middle point of them, I like that he starts the regeneration standing up and ends it laying down. It's pretty neat. It actually makes him, I guess, technically the first Doctor to regenerate standing up. Well, I guess since we have like a gajillion pre-Hartnell Doctors, maybe not, but whatever. But yeah, I enjoy both of those. But those are the only real exposure I have to McGann. So this is more you guys, including all the Big Finish stuff. I'd like to know what your top 5 McGann stories are. And again, I'm not familiar with the Paul McGann stories, so you may have to give me a little explanation for the reasons why you like the ones you like. So comment down below. Let me know your top 5 8th Doctor stories and why you feel the way you do about those stories. You know, let me know which Big Finish stories I need to check out whenever I get around to that with his doctor. Other things to do, click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications so you never miss out on a new video. I also have 2 polls going right now. 2 polls going. One of those polls on my Patreon is open to the public, so any of you guys should be able to go in and vote on it, at least if I've set it up right. This is a vote on which Doctor I will be doing a review on. It's classic Doctors, so 1st Doctor through the 8th Doctor. Which one you would like me to see a review on, where I talk about that Doctor, his era, and some of his stories, just one big thing about that particular Doctor. So if you go check out my Patreon page, you don't even have to join. That should be open for anybody to vote in. Now I have a second poll that's just open to my patrons. If you would like to get in on that, my entry level tier is only $2 a month, and this poll is open to any patron at any tier level, so even the $2 tier level. This is a poll on which 5th Doctor companion I will be doing a review on. I don't have Chameleon on the list. It's Turlough, Nyssa, Adric, and Tegan. If you would like to vote in that for whichever one you would like to see me do a video on. Most importantly though, stay safe out there, and thank you for watching.